Have you ever seen a woman that you knew when she was younger and she was beautiful, she had a glow about her, and then she marries somebody, and after about 10 years in that marriage, you see her and she looks not only older, but just a loss of light, a loss of exuberance. This just happened to me this morning at the gym. And I can always tell when a woman is in a relationship with somebody who is mistreating her, because it's like her life force energy, her literal divine feminine energy is being sucked from her. She loses her beauty. She looks tired. She looks run down. She has lost the luster and the color in her skin. It is a very significant and distinct look. And when she finally decides to unload that dude, often when you see a woman who's newly divorced and she looks so good and she glows up and she levels up, when a woman gets rid of a narcissistic avoidant man, she glows up and levels up. Why does that happen? Because she's able to now cultivate her divine feminine energy without a masculine stressing and pressing her, putting her in her masculine, sucking her life force energy. She's not depressed. What is happening on the inside is now external on the outside, and you can see it in her countenance. Now, I want to pose this exact same phenomenon happens when you lose secret haters and toxic people. Over this last couple years, I've had a huge healing renaissance. I've gone through multiple evolutions, multiple character changes. I've had so many epiphanies and just learned so much, broken out of so many systems of oppression. And I have glowed up after each and every single one. And that's how you know an alchemist. When an alchemist can take something really hard that happens to them and come out of it not only in one piece, but better, you will see it on the exterior. It's not just about beauty. It is the exterior reflecting what's going on in the interior. And over these last couple years, because I've had so many glow ups and evolution, I've lost people. That is par for the course. When you evolve and you level up, you will lose people, because these people are quite literally not on your frequency anymore. They are not an energetic match. You need to call in people and circumstances that are now an energetic match, and you have to create space in your field to call them in. And so you will lose them. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you lose those people, you will realize that they didn't have your best outcomes at heart. They did not root for you. They were not cheering for you. Oftentimes, these people were in your life because they could look at you and feel like they could share their misery. They could look at you and not feel that you were a mirror to them of where they lacked or where they had room to grow or where their life sucked. Your life was kind of the same as theirs, and so you could commiserate in the misery. But once you get out of those patterns of victimization and playing small and dysfunction, and you say, no more, I'm going to choose better, and you start to get better and attract better, all of a sudden now you become a mirror to them of what they don't like. But not only that, you realize that the entire relationship was based around you staying in that stuck state of misery and unhappiness and being small. And so when you lose those people, it hurts at first, but you realize over time that that negativity that they were projecting towards you, that you were commiserating with them in. And even as you started to level up, now they started to send you their hate and their resentment because you were getting out of the muck and the mire. And maybe they weren't saying it outwardly, maybe they weren't doing anything, but the energy they were sending towards you, whether or not they said it aloud or not, whether or not you even really noticed it then, you realize now it was secret hateration that was happening. You didn't know it, but it was there. And once you walk away from it and you leave it, you glow up. You become more beautiful. You become more exuberant. You become more full of light. Your exterior reflects what's happening on the interior. You're no longer around that negative energy that is being innately, subconsciously programmed into your own aura, into your own field. The law of thought transmission is a real thing. Having these haters around you chips away at you. It brings you down. Makes you negative. It puts you in a negative sphere. It lowers your vibration, and that all shows on the outside. So don't be surprised when you leave secret haters that you will have a glow up just the same way you would if you left a bad relationship. And that tells you right there that you're on the right path, and that although it hurt at the time, it wasn't really a loss. It was a win. to lose people that secretly hated you and kept you stuck in those lower vibrational phases of life and energetic fields.